So let's talk about something most of us have probably written off, the shopping mall. We've all seen the headlines, right? The story of its decline. But what if that wasn't actually the end of the story? What if it was just the start of a really surprising new chapter?
I mean, it got pretty grim for a while. You've got phrases like this one, deadmalls.com. And that's not just a clever name. It's a real website that's basically a graveyard of these empty, silent halls that were once bustling American shopping centers. It really became this powerful symbol of an era that was just over.
And that leads us to the big question, doesn't it? With online shopping booming and all these pictures of abandoned food courts, it really seemed like a definite yes. But, the real answer is a whole lot more complicated and honestly, a lot more interesting.
Okay, so first, let's just get our heads around the problem. When the 21st century kicked off, it brought this massive, massive shift in how we all buy stuff. The convenience of online shopping just came in and hit the traditional mall model hard. All of a sudden, making a trip out just to go shopping, well, it started to feel a lot less necessary.
And to really get why that decline was such a big deal, you have to remember what malls were in the first place. They were born in the US right after World War II, and they were never just about the stores. They were social hubs. For young people, this was the real-life social network, It's where you went to hang out, to connect, to be seen. So losing them felt like losing more than just shops. It felt like losing a community space.
But this is where the story takes a really fascinating turn. Because while the American mall was struggling, a completely different story was unfolding somewhere else. The mall wasn't actually dying, it was being reborn, and it was moving to a whole new part of the world.
Yep, the new center of the mall universe is Asia. It is now without a doubt the mall capital of the world. It's home to the biggest, the most ambitious, and honestly the most innovative mall projects on the entire planet.
And the scale we're talking about here is just staggering. The world's 5 largest malls are all in Asia and the Middle East, and they absolutely dwarf even the biggest American malls. The level of ambition is just on a completely different plane.
Another huge trend is specialization. So instead of trying to be everything to everybody, these new malls are focusing their identity. You might find a mall that's just for electronics, or one that's dedicated entirely to youth fashion. Some focus only on luxury brands, while others, like you see in Bangkok and Singapore, are all about discount stores.
So malls around the world quickly realized that if they were going to survive, they had to offer the one thing you absolutely cannot get online, an experience. They had to transform from places you go to buy things into destinations you go to do things. And what does that actually look like? Well, we're talking indoor ski slopes, go-kart tracks, concert halls, and art galleries all under one roof. The Xanadu Mall near Madrid is a perfect example of this. It's basically a giant recreation center for a family day out, with everything from mini golf to balloon rides. The entire model has just been upgraded. The old food court burger is being replaced with fine dining restaurants, basic shopping is now paired up with spas and fitness centers, and maybe the biggest shift of all, malls aren't just places to visit anymore. With apartments and offices being built right in, they're becoming places where you can actually live and work. But this whole evolution isn't just about size and fun activities. The mall of the future is also getting a lot smarter and greener. It's becoming this dynamic space that's always changing to give you a reason to keep coming back. Just look at how the events have changed. It all started with, Santa Claus in December, but now a mall like Brent Cross in London might build an entire urban beach right in the middle of summer. Or they might have different events every single week, from bungee jumping to free health checks. The goal is to always have something new going on. And what's driving all this constant change is the pop-up phenomenon. You've got temporary shops and stalls that appear for a limited time, which creates this amazing sense of excitement and urgency. You feel like you have to get it now because, hey, it might be gone next week. The design is changing too. Forget that old closed-in box. Future malls are going to feature open-air spaces, a ton more natural light, and lots of greenery. We're talking plants, trees, even waterfalls. And there's this new focus on sustainability, with easy access by public transport and much smarter use of natural resources. Okay, so finally let's look at the last piece of this puzzle, technology. The Mall of Tomorrow is going to seamlessly blend the physical world of shopping with the convenience and the power of the digital world. I mean, imagine a future where tech helps you with everything. It might help you find the best bargains in real time, guide you to an empty parking spot, or even let you explore virtual malls from your phone before you even think about leaving the house.
So all of this leads to a pretty fascinating question.
If you can live and work and dine and even ski in one place, can we really still call it a mall? Or has it evolved into something totally new, like a self-contained city of the future? The old name might not quite fit anymore, but the future of this space looks more exciting than ever.